thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. So for today's video, I went ahead and did this really easy and fun summer makeup tutorial. I have a really bright lip on and also some faux freckles. Before we get on into the video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that little bell beside the subscribe button, then you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video so you don't have to miss out on any. Also be sure to like this video if you like makeup tutorials, and if you like to know how I got this look, then please just keep watching. Alright, so I just showered, so my hair is still wet. It's way too hot to blow dry it right now, so I'm gonna let it air dry. I'm just gonna put my headband on to keep it out of my face. I'm gonna start off with the moisturizer, and I'm gonna use the Clinique Moisture Surge because, like I've said before, it's the perfect moisturizer for summer and it sits very well underneath your makeup. I'm gonna focus this mostly on the high points of my face to give my skin that extra glow, and then just rub it down onto the rest of my face. I want my skin to be really glowy for this look, so next I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox Primer Oil and also focus this mostly on the high points of my face. I like to get quite a bit of it, not a lot, but a bit of it on my nose because my nose is the driest part of my face. These two products also work really well together because the moisturizer isn't so heavy, it's very lightweight. They blend together very well. I do usually color correct, but as you can probably tell, I got a spray tan a couple days ago. And I'm going to go into my Makeup Forever underpainting palette, but instead of color correcting today, since the tan kind of evened out my skin tone, I'm just going to go in with this deeper tan concealer and place a little bit of it underneath my eyes and any other areas I feel like it needs it. I also have already done my eyebrows. While I let my face products sink into my skin, I'm going to move on to the eyes really quick, and I'm going to be really simple with the eyes. I'm just putting a little bit more of that concealer on my lids because I feel like it doesn't have enough, just to cover up my veins and make an even base. So I don't want to go in with any eyeshadow on the lids. And I'm just going to set that with this banana shade in my Marc Jacobs Mirage Filter palette. I'm going to attempt a winged liner, and I'm going to use a liquid liner. I'm using the Sigma Liquid Pen Eyeliner. This is my first time using it. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on to help guide me because I'm no good at my winged liner. I hear everybody loving this liquid eyeliner, so I really want to try it for myself. Alright, I'm just going to shake it up and then try and follow along my tape. The point looks really thin, so hopefully it's really easy to apply. Oh my gosh, that's so easy to apply. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm getting overexcited. I feel like I'm gonna mess up. Okay, that was really easy to apply. Okay, now I'm talking and I'm gonna mess up. Considering I'm no good at doing winged eyeliner, this was extremely easy to use. And it's kind of hard to explain. I'm gonna obviously clean this up, but the tip is really thin, and when you glide it on, the brush kind of angles down towards your upper lash line. So it kind of misses going above your eyeliner where you usually mess up. I still did because my hand shook a little bit and I tried to clean it up, but I'll do some touch-ups later. But that was really easy to use and it didn't take me that long. So I'm just going to clean up underneath it a little bit. Alright, I need to take a break from these wings. There is a few other spots that I have to fix up, but I'm going to move on for now because I don't want to stick on the same thing for too long. I made this one a little bit thicker, but I don't think it's the hugest deal, so I'm gonna leave it. And I'm just gonna pop on some mascara. I'm gonna use the Sigma Beauty Luminosity Lash. I hope I'm saying that right. And this has a curved wand to it. I haven't used this mascara yet either, so I wanted to try it out. Okay, every time I use a Sigma product, I'm super impressed. This just made my eyelashes instantly longer. I'm going to continue with my face now, and I'm going to put on some lashes later, but I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics CC cream. This is the closest thing that matches me now, and it still is light. The more I rub it in, the more I feel like it kind of blends into my skin better. It definitely is too late for this tan, but I'm not going to put too much of it on. I just want to kind of even out my skin on my face, obviously, because there's some patches. I'm really not going to put a lot of this product on. I'll just deepen it up with some bronzer later. I'm using my Sigma Beauty 3D HD sponge. It's really cool. It has all these different sides to it. and it's a little bit dirty right now because I've been using it a lot. But these points get under your eyes so perfectly. My nose is really, really dry right now, so it looks pretty patchy. I want to brighten up my under eyes a little bit, so I'm going to go in with my Revlon Color Stay Concealer and just put a tiny amount of it underneath my eyes. Mostly just right here into the corners. Now I'm going to move on to a little bit of cream contour. I'm going to use this little Benefit Quickie Hoola contour stick, and I'm just going to blend that into the hollows of my cheeks and then a little bit here on my forehead. I'm also just going to place a little bit along the front of my jawline. I'm going to use my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, and I'm going to place this all over my face using my Still Spot Essentials bronzing brush. I chose this bronzer because it has a little bit of a subtle shimmer to it, and I really like that choice in bronzer when I'm going for more of a glowy look. My dry nose is really bugging me because it's really patchy. Alright, now that I've covered my whole entire face with bronzer, I'm going to set my under eyes with the same banana powder from my Marc Jacobs palette. I'm going to use my NARS Luster Blush because it gives a little subtle peach bronze tint. And I'm just going to use the same brush and place it on to the apples of my cheeks and back towards my temples. I also like to put a little bit onto my temples right here. And for more of a sun-kissed look, I'm going to place some right here onto my nose. Right here into the center of my face. My eyelids are creasing, so I'm going to put a little bit of that bronzer into my crease, try and drown out those creases that I have. I'm also going to place a little bit of it underneath my eyes just to even it out. Also make sure my under eyes don't want to crease either. I didn't bake them, so they crease a lot easier when I just use a powder. For highlight, I'm going to do my faux freckles now. And I just really love faux freckles in the summertime. But if you don't want faux freckles for your look, then you can obviously just skip this step. But I'm going to go in with my Essence eyeliner pen. This one is in the shade 03 Brown, and it has a very fine felt tip to it. I'm going to go ahead and just disperse this everywhere. I'm going to try and use a light hand with it and pat it in right away so I can try and spread the freckles. I'm also going to put some on my lips because some people get freckles on their lips and I think it's really cute and pretty, so I'm going to try and put a little bit on mine. I actually think I have one right here. I don't know if it's a mole or a freckle, but I have one on my lip. And since this is a eyeliner pen, it's going to stay there when I put my lipstick on. It might completely cover them up, but I'm hoping that they'll peek through a little bit since I am using a brighter lipstick. Alright, I've got a ton of freckles on my face now. I'm going to try and blend them out a little bit with some extra bronzer. Moving on to highlight, I'm going to use my Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter. I'm using my Lexi tapered highlighting brush for this. I like to put my highlighter on top of my faux freckles when I do them because it makes them look a little bit more natural. You can obviously tell that they're not real freckles, but obviously if someone had real freckles, they would be putting their highlighter and makeup products on top of them. So that's what I try and do. I'm also going to place this highlighter on the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone like I normally do. Alright, I put my Ardell 105 Glamour Lashes on. I also put on some lip plumping gloss so my lips can be a little bit bigger. And this step is going to be a little bit extra, but it's what I've been doing lately. So I've been using a hydrating setting spray, so I'm going to go in with the illuminating setting spray just because it gives my face an actual glow and I want this look to be as dewy as possible, but this setting spray actually makes my makeup stay in place for longer, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of the Urban Decay De-Slick after that. I mean, you really only need one setting spray, but I'm going to do both. Now let's hope this sprayer works. Okay, it's working. Okay, now a little bit of the Urban Decay one. I want a bright red. Ew, I just ate setting spray. It's really gross. Okay, I want a really bright red lip, so I think I'm going to go into my Measurable Difference lip fold. And I think I want to take either this one or this one. I'm not sure the names of them because the names aren't on these little guys. It's from their lip fold. Ooh, I think I want to use that one. We'll see the other one. Ooh. That's hard. No, I'm going to use that one, which is the one I just swatched because it's a little bit on the redder side. The thing about these is they're so little. It's really easy to outline your lips first as if you're using a lip liner. Alright guys, that is it for the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I just wanted to do a fun, really easy summer makeup look. I was planning on doing no foundation at all, but since I just wanted to even out my skin a little bit, I went ahead and used the CC cream, and I think it helped actually make all the products sit on top of each other really nicely, so I'm glad that I did that. So please don't forget to subscribe before you leave and like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!